What's up, everybody? Before we get started here, please let me know. How do we sound here? Do we sound good? Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure we sound good, everybody. So, if you are in the comments, please, before I start previewing and everything, please let me know I sound good because this audio nonsense is just not helping me very much. So, we got 4 people in here right now. Hopefully we get more people. But let me know how I sound. Yeah, see, it's bad. So, let's see if that sounds better. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Let's see. I don't know what's wrong with this. So, let's see. There we go. That's better. So, here we go, guys. We're here today for the King and the Queen of the Ring preview show, as we only have 5 matches that will be going down here today. We only know 3 of them officially. We still have to wait to find out who the other half of the King and Queen of the Ring matches will be. On Saturday, we'll find out this Friday on SmackDown. But I figured let's do the preview show a little earlier this week with all the stuff that we got going down. So, let's go over the matches, and then we're going to preview. We're going to go to the chat. We're going to talk about everything. So if you have any comments, if you have any concerns, please let me know. Let's chat. Let's have a good time. And let's enjoy the show. So, let's go over what we got going down here at King and Queen of the Ring this Saturday in Saudi Arabia. So, we got Liv Morgan, Leo's love affection that you guys know he wants to win oh so very much. We also have Becky Lynch, the women's champion. We're going to see if Big Time Bex can defeat Liv Morgan. We got a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship, as it is the one and only. It is Bronson Reed, Chad Gable, the new Chad Gable, as they take on the Intercontinental Champion, the one and only Sami Zayn. And then we also have, I do not have the pictures up yet because we have to wait and see, but for the King of the Ring, we will see the winner of last night's match, Gunther, take on the winner of this Friday's match, Tama Tonga and Randy Orton. And then we will also be seeing, the finals for the women to see who will go on to face Lyra, the Valkyra, as it is Nia Jax. And the EST of the WWE, it's Bianca Belair. And then the main event of the show, it's going to be Cody Rhodes, most likely. We're not too sure yet. I'm honestly not too sure if it is going to be the main event or if it's not going to be the main event. So, let's see what happens. And let's see what goes down for and at King of the Ring. But those are the 5 matches that will be going down as of this moment, as of this recording. I'm hoping that we will see, and let's see if anything else will be added, and if they do, we will talk about it on Friday, whenever they're announced, and everything else like that. So, we're going to see who goes, but 1 p.m. Eastern Time, exclusively on WWE Network in the U.S., 1 p.m. Eastern Time, guys. Remember, it's an early pay-per-view, and everything else like that. So, let's not waste any time, and let's get into the first match that we're going to preview. And the first match that we are going to preview is this triple threat match for the Intercontinental Champion. It's, as I said, Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, and Bronson Reed. We've seen Chad Gable and Sami Zayn have their little tiff, if that's what you want to call it, or whatever you want to say that it is. But we did see all of that go down and everything, and Bronson Reed being added. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very happy that he's being added, and it excites me the fact that we are going to see Bronson Reed be in a championship match. Now, obviously, the rivalry between Sami Zayn and Chad Gable is the one that everybody is going to be watching out for, the one that everybody is going to be checking out, the one that everybody wants to see. But I think Bronson Reed being in this match is going to be very good, and I think it's going to be very exciting to see what goes down and what happens with these 3. Because I think this match could be a very well show stealer, and I think this match is going to be one that we see a lot of superstars and a lot of people that we are after the show talking about could be one of the very good matches of the night. Now, what do I think is going to happen in this match? Do I believe Sami Zayn is going to lose? No. I think Sami Zayn will win this match. I think that what they're going to do, and shout out to Assemble, Matt Assemble, check him out, go check out his new channel. I'm giving him a shout out and he doesn't even know I exist. But Assemble Wrestling. Go check him out. But I want to give him the credit because he had this idea as I was just listening to his preview show. And he said that we could see something like where Bronson's given Chad's given Bronson like the ankle lock. We see Sammy doing some shenanigans that Sammy likes to do with his submission. We'll see both of them doing a submission. And maybe the referee does count Sammy to win. And then that makes Chad even more upset. But that also could not happen. We also could see a very crazy finish. Or we just see a clean winner. And I think what they might do, and I don't think it would hurt them, but I think Bronson Reed might get pinned. So I'm going to say Sami Zayn pins Bronson Reed, and Sami Zayn walks out and is still your Intercontinental Champion. So I think that's what will go down with this triple threat match. It's exciting. I'm excited to see it go down, and I think it's going to be one that we are going to have to be, and we're going to be talking about, like I said, for a pretty long time here. So now let's talk about the match that everybody wants to see. Okay, maybe not everybody, but just Leo. It's Liv Morgan. It's our girl. You only live once. She's on her revenge tour, everybody. She's making everybody cry about it. She's making Leo goo goo gaga and everything else like that. But Liv Morgan, is this her time? It could be her time. I don't know. Because this match is one that I am very interested to see. And I'm very interested to see what goes down and what happens with these guys. These women. And I want to see them go at it and have a good show. A lot of people don't like Liv Morgan. I understand that. A lot of people have their own sets of everything. And again, I like Liv Morgan. I like Becky Lynch. I like all of them. I just get annoyed with all the fanboys and all the crybabies and everybody that has a mental breakdown if their favorite wrestler doesn't win, when we all know this is scripted and we all should know that we all should be adults and we all should not have a mental breakdown if our favorite wrestler wins. As I always like to say, guys, should I cry because John Cena hasn't won a 17-time champion yet? No. I just say, you know what? It happens. It does. That would be amazing. But if it doesn't, it is what it is. And John Cena's had 16 amazing title reigns. So, you can't get upset. But in the end of this match, I'll be a little bold here, and I'm going to agree with all the fanboys. And I'm going to say Liv Morgan walks out, guys, as your women's champion. Maybe this is where Liv wins it. I'm not too positive. But out of all the matches to be bold on, I think this is the match I'm going to be bold on. So, Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, King of the Ring, and King and Queen of the Ring, I should say. This Saturday, I say Liv Morgan walks out of Saudi Arabia with your championship. Leo has a conniption fit. The fanboys go crazy. And we're celebrating, Liv Morgan fans, because Liv Morgan is a champion again. Now, do I think how big of a possibility it is? I'm going to say about like a 40% possibility that we see Liv Morgan win. I still think Becky Lynch has a high possibility of walking out as champion, but I want to be a little bold here right now. So, let's say Liv Morgan walks out as your champion for this one. So, we obviously do not know who will face Lyra Valkyria or Gunther on Saturday yet, because we have to wait till Friday night on Friday Night SmackDown. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to preview those two matches between Randy Orton and Tama Tonga. I'm going to preview Nia and Bianca. And then I'm going to preview the King and Queen of the Ring matches. So, in a way, we're kind of previewing 7 matches here. I obviously don't have the pictures up here because nothing is official yet. So, let's talk about first, and let's talk about the women's. Because we saw Lyra Valkyria, guys. Lyra Valkyria making a name for herself on the main roster, doing her thing, going up, taking names, taking peoples, and she's in the finals of the Queen of the Ring. I almost said King. But Queen of the Ring, she is in the finals. She's doing her thing, and I'm excited to see what Lyra does. But she's got a big task ahead of her in the finals, as she will be taking on Nia Jax, or she will be taking on Bianca Belair, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, the EST herself. So, Friday. Who do I think's gonna win on Friday? You guys might be wrong about my answer, because you guys may be thinking I'm saying Bianca Belair, but I'm gonna say Nia Jax wins, just like the same way that Nia Jax won last week. I'm not going to say a DQ. Well, okay, I'll say a DQ. I don't know if it's going to be Jade Cargill hitting her. Maybe Bianca hits her. Maybe Jade's daughter comes out of the crowd again and slaps her. That would be great. But Nia Jax, guys, is winning. and she's going to the finals of Queen of the Ring. I don't know how it's going to happen. I just do not see Bianca, one half of the women's champion, also walking around with the Queen of the Ring. Nothing against Bianca. I think Bianca would be a great queen. Queen Bianca, the EST. You can't have queen without two E's. I don't know. So, I think that Nia Jax is going to be in the finals. And I think Nia Jax is going to go on to face Lyra Valkyria on Saturday. So, let's talk about the men. And then I'll preview the two matches for Queen and King of the Ring. So, for the women, I got Lyra and I got Nia. So, for the men, this could go either way. We got Tama Tonga, that crazy guy, whatever the hell he was doing last Friday. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. And then we got the Viper, the guy that's spitting at the mouth like it's 2009. It's the legend killer himself, Randy Orton. Tama Tonga, Randy Orton. It should main event Friday Night SmackDown. We'll be here watching it on Friday. But how do I see this going? I either see, because I was thinking about who's going to face Gunther. Who's going to be a good match for Gunther? And do you want Tama Tonga to lose to Gunther? Or is Tama Tonga going to beat Gunther? And is Gunther going to go on and I don't know. So I personally think what's going to happen is we see some type of shenanigans. Of course, we'll see Solo Sikoa. Maybe we see Jimmy finally return. I think Tama Tonga is going to get distracted. Randy Orton going to hit one of those RKOs out of nowhere. He might do a crazy RKO. But I'm going to say that Randy Orton walks out of your winner. And some way, somehow, Tama Tonga is going to get distracted. Randy's going to steal one. And he's going to vipe his way all the way to the finals to take on the Ring General Gunther. Where we will get a dream match that I think a lot of wrestling fans today, now, back then, early 2000s, this is the match that we all would want to see. Gunther and Randy Orton, that's a dream match for me at least. I don't know about you. Is it for you? Randy Orton, Gunther, dream match. Let me know. So, I'm going to say Ruther. I'm going to say Ruther and Randy Orton. Gunther and Randy Orton are in the finals of King of the Ring. So, we got Lyra and Nia, and we got Gunther and Randy for the finals of King and Queen of the Ring on Saturday. So, now let's preview those two matches. Lyra and Nia. I think Lyra and Nia will be a very good match of David versus Goliath. We'll see Nia go out. I think Lyra will kick out a few times. I think Lyra, guys, is a person that we need to watch out for. Becky had matches with her. We had people that we were talking about on and who was with and everything else like that. That is very high on Lyra. Shawn Michaels, everybody. So Lyra's going to put up a very good fight in this match. But who do I think is going to win? And I see our guy Kyle in the show. What's up, Kyle? Thanks for coming and hanging out. We will see him Thursday. As your boy Tino making his first ever top appearance on OTM off the Mark Wrestling Podcast. Come and hang out. So we will be there on Thursday. But for this match, and we'll talk about it more on Thursday, I'm going to say Nia Jax walks out as Queen of the Ring. Nia Jax is your queen for 2024. Now, for the men. Gunther and Randy freaking Orton. Guys, that's a match that I think is going to be fantastic. And a match I know that I would love to play on 2K. We may have already done it on 2K and I just didn't even realize. But Gunther and Randy, it's going to be fun. It's going to be, I kind of hope that is the match. And also, I will tell you how we will be doing the simulation tomorrow because we obviously don't know how and who will win on Friday. So, simulation will be tomorrow. But for this match, and for who I think is going to win, I'm going to say that we see the winner and the new king of the ring taking Xavier Woods' throne, even though Xavier probably deserved a better run. I'm going to say we're going to be walking out, and it ain't going to be King Randy Orton. It's going to be King Gunther. As we see the ring general walk out as your king of the ring, puts the crown on, has his cape, has his whatever, and everything else like that. So, Gunther and Nia Jax winning king and queen of the ring. And as I said, guys, we'll be on Kyle's show off the Mark Wrestling Podcast on Thursday. I almost said Friday. On Thursday afternoon at 7 o'clock here on Central Standard Time. Come and hang out as we go live. 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Come and hang out. I'll give you more of my thoughts and my predictions. But that's who I got for King and Queen of the Ring. And I have a question for you guys in the chat. You have to, and I want to know who your favorite king is. Because if you watched the show yesterday with the two Steves and Tino, as we did a retro episode and we reviewed King of the Ring 1993, I'm going to tell you who mine is again, but I want to know who yours is. So my favorite King of the Ring, we've only had one Queen of the Ring, and she'll always be number one. It's Queen Zelina Vega. But my favorite King, guys, it's got to be himself. It's got to be the Pinky Man himself, King Ibuka. King Ibuka. Queen Sharmell. There was nothing better than that at the time. King Ibuka. So, that's what I got for that. Those two matches. And the King and the Queen of the Ring in the finals. So we got a lot of comments. I got one more match to preview. And then I will answer all of the comments. Guys, we'll stay here as long as the comments keep coming in. As long as you guys keep going and keep leaving stuff, then we will be here. But we got one more match, and it is not a winner take all. We've been confused about this match for weeks, but we finally figured it out, and we finally were told, and we were finally told this past Friday what is going to happen with this match. It is only going to be for the Queen of the Ring. It is only going, or Queen of the Ring, I'm sorry. It is only going to be for the World Championship. It is not going to be for the U.S. Championship. It is Cody Rhodes' championship, and that is all it is for. So, Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes. Why is this match happening? Probably because the Saudi Arabians love Logan Paul. If you guys have noticed, the last 3 shows that we've had in Saudi Arabia, Logan Paul has been in a big-time match. So, I think that this is why Logan Paul is in this match. Now, who do I think is going to win this match? I think there's no question that there's no way Cody loses this match. There's no way we see Logan 2 belts. Logan is not walking around with the World Championship. Now, will I say that he will one day? He very well might one day. But it's not going to be that day. It's not going to be Saturday, May 25th, this Saturday in Saudi Arabia. I'll tell you that right now. So, who do I think is going to win? Obviously, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is going to win. But how do I think he's going to win? Now, that is the question. Because I think that's the biggest thing for this match. Is how is he going to win and in which way? Because that is what it is. So, I'm going to say personally that we see Cody Rhodes win either by a crazy crossroads where he catches him in the air, he does his 3 crossroads, and he finishes him. Or we see Logan Paul get disqualified trying to use the brass knuckles, and then we see Logan Paul lose, and Cody Rhodes is the winner. But what I think they would do is that they would not end it in a DQ. I think they would restart the match, and then we see Cody Rhodes win off of a crossroads or some crazy other move that he comes up with. So, those are my 2 scenarios for the final of this match. King of the Ring, Logan Paul, U.S. Champion, taking on the World Heavyweight WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. Cody's going to win. Logan's going to put on a good show. He's going to make a viral moment. And then we'll be talking about it on Monday when we're here watching Monday Night Raw. So, those are all of the matches. Those are the 5 matches that will be going down. I know we previewed 7 because we had to talk about the matches that will be going down on Friday. So, we'll have to talk about that. So, before we get to the chat, and I will tell you one time again before I leave here today, and I'll tell you tomorrow before we do the show, tomorrow, we're going to do ourselves another WWE 2K24 simulation. As we come here, we do all the matches that we just went over. In WWE 2K24, we simulate them, we see who wins, and we see what WWE 2K24 decides for King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring. So, come and hang out with Tino and Willie as we do that tomorrow. Have ourselves a simulation. So, how will we do the King and Queen of the Ring matches? Well, I got 2 ideas. We either do the match on Friday, and we do the 2 matches on Friday, and then we do the King and Queen of the Ring matches. So I'll do Tama Tonga against Randy Orton, And then I'll do Nia Jax against Bianca. And then we'll do Bianca or Nia against Lyra. Or Lyra against one of the two. And then we'll do Gunther against Randy or Tama Tonga. Or we do a triple threat match. So, you guys let me know which way you want to see it done. Do you guys want to see 7 total matches? Or do you guys want to see a triple threat match? So I'm going to put a poll up in the community page. Let me know in the comments right now. What do you guys want to see for the simulation tomorrow? Either way, I'm down to do it. But those were my 2 suggestions, and those were my 2 ideas. So, let me know what we're going to be doing here for that tomorrow. We'll also have the My GM episode, as we're going to do all of Survivor Series. We're going to do the Road to Survivor Series, and we're also going to do the Survivor Series PLE. So we got 2 more episodes of Season 2. We're going to do all of Survivor Series this week, and then all of WrestleMania next week, and that will be the end of Season 1, and then we'll talk about what we will be doing for Season 2, because as you guys know, we got some stuff coming up here in the late of June. So, that's what we got for all of that. So let me know in the comments what you want to see. You want to see that triple threat? Or you want to see 7 matches be done tomorrow? So, let me know. But let's get to all the way to the top of the chat, because I have not read any since I started. But let's get to it. And let's go over everything here in the channel and everything else like that. So, if you guys, like I said, have any questions, concerns, let me know. Let me know how you're feeling. And let's have ourselves a good time. So, let's go over all of it. And then, yeah. So we got Let's Roll Up for King and Queen of the Ring preview. Yes, sir. Sounds aight. Sounds better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's... I don't know. I've tried everything. I've tried putting a microphone. I've tried putting headphones. I don't know what it is. It's so weird. It irritates me. 5 matches. Listen, I like the 5 matches. I don't mind them. I like the short pay-per-views. I like not having to be here for 17 hours and having to watch a pay-per-view and then having to go to bed at 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. We also have Double or Nothing this week, guys. We will have an AEW preview show on Thursday, as we have ourselves a triple header on Thursday. So come and hang out. We'll preview all the matches for AEW Double or Nothing. That will go down on Sunday. We'll be here live all weekend for the shows. It's going to be a good time. Adrian's in the house. What's up, Adrian? I forgot they added Bronson Reed. Yes, they did add Bronson Reed. Really thought it was going to be Tama versus Jay. Well, it's not going to be. I thought that too at some point last night. But my question was, how are they going to have Gunther lose the match? So I don't know. Early afternoon. Happy early afternoon. I still have not ate lunch today, and it's almost 5 o'clock, so that's great. Anyway. Sammy retains, and after that he faces someone else like Bronson Reed. They've been doing that, the same rivalry, for about 3 months or so. Yeah, I think we're gonna see Chad Gable against Sami Zayn in an official singles match for the IC title at some point. Bronson Reed wins. Liv Morgan wins. Listen, I am not disagreeing. I'm not saying that Liv Morgan will not win, and I don't want anybody to think I'm like a Liv Morgan hater. But I'm also not a Liv Morgan fanboy. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, blah, 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 Liv Morgan's the greatest, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. That's not what we're doing here. So, yeah. What's up, Kyle? Thanks for Kyle coming and hanging out. Becky wins. Lengthen the feud a bit. Yeah, that's my other thing. Is I think they have this rivalry go for a little bit longer than I think people are expecting it to. So why would Liv Morgan win yet? So I'm going to say Liv just to have a bold one. But I do believe that Becky Lynch does have a better chance to win. But I'm going to stick with Liv Morgan. I'll stick with what I said first. I'll say Liv Morgan. Part of me wants to pick Liv because what is Becky going to do? Hold the title till SummerSlam? It's July. Yes, it is in July. I'll say Becky have her hold it till SummerSlam. Gonna get a good match. We'll see. I think it will be I think it's going to be a very good match. 80% Liv Morgan wins. Troll. Gotta be Nia and Randy. King Randy. That would hit. King Randy. The Viper. Walking around with a king. Walking around with a crown. Beating people with a stick. That'd be great. I wouldn't mind Randy or Gunther to win. Or Tama Tonga. I just don't know if you want Tama Tonga. I don't know. Because you got to think, we're not just thinking about the match on Friday. We're also thinking about the match on Saturday. So that's kind of where I go into it. So Randy wins. I'm all for it. Lyra Valkyria must be queen. She might be. Yeah, Chris agrees. Nia Jax winning. Lyra versus Bianca. Fire match. I'll see Lyra win. She could get like high praises after she wins. Maybe if she wins, she'll be added to like a title contender. I mean, listen, if Lyra makes that big of a run that fast, people are going to have to put some respect on Lyra's name, because I feel like a lot of people don't respect Lyra as much as they probably should. Because she only came up about, 2 years ago? I remember sitting here when we still did the NXT live streams, and we were watching her promo video of her making her debut on NXT, and she was like, Lyra is coming. That sounded wrong. Pause. Pause. I didn't say that. Anyway, backwards. But Lyra making her debut. That was good. Lyra making her debut. And now to see her on the Raw roster making her finals in the Queen of the Ring, the second Queen of the Ring, I think is fantastic. Yo, what's up, Adrian? I really want to see Tama Tonga and Jay. Tama Tonga. Adrian, he will get to the chat, just say into the preview and then get to the chat. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Gunther versus Tama Tonga, heel versus heel. Chris, bet you would like to see that. I mean, I wouldn't mind that, but I think it's... I don't know. I don't know. These things are so hard to... They're so hard to predict. Gunther versus Randy, I think that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yes, we will. I was saying it earlier, guys. We will see On The Mark Wrestling. Tino and Kyle are going to take over and have our good episode. We're going to talk about King and Queen of the Ring, Double or Nothing, all the other shenanigans going on in WWE. Just like I did on Steve's channel, I'm sure I'll tell Kyle where I was and what I was doing when every match went down. I never realized I did that until yesterday, so if I ever do that on channel, I'm sorry, but, you know. But yeah, Thursday we'll be on The Mark. The triple header on Thursday, guys. Get excited. What's up, Scott? Queen Nia and Queen Gunther. Someone said, uncancel Brock and have Brock versus Braun. I'm done. They do need to find somebody for Braun Breaker to face, and I think that person is going to be Ricochet. It looks like we're going to see Ricochet against Braun Breaker sooner rather than later. I'm excited for it, though. I can't wait to see what goes down with that. That's a match we got to do in 2K. Which one? Which match, Jadis? Who is my AEW crush? And Jadis, it's so funny you asked me this because I'm sure you were watching Small Afro's video where he did with the Vibe guys, where he was talking about his WWE and his AEW crushes, and we were getting to know Jaren a little bit. But my AEW crush. So I'm gonna say it's not Mercedes, it's not Sky Blue. As much as we all want to talk to Sky Blue, my AEW crush is the one and only former part of the Dark Order, Miss Anna Jay. Anna Jay, guys, that's who my crush is. Me and Jungle Boy gonna fight for her. What happens if Randy wins? King Randy gonna take over the show. He should have a pole like a thing that they have like the Kings, where they have like the crown, they got the robe, and then they got the stick thing, what is the stick called? I don't know what the stick's called. They should do like a Viper stick. That'd be cool. King Tino. I don't got a king, but I don't got a crown, but I got my Sox hat. No, you said 220 AEW, huh? Yeah, it will be on that 2 o'clock preview show. Double or Nothing, 2 o'clock. They could make one match for King and Queen. They could. Maybe a women's tag. Maybe a men's tag. What's Grayson Waller? What's the Awesome Truth doing? I'll say, look, Cody wins, but Logan will have like a Logan versus Randy. But Logan versus Cody, but they'll have a better matchup. And you already know, guys. You already know. It's also funny. All you got to do is go on Impulsive, and if there's a wrestler that's on the show, Logan Paul is probably going to wrestle them in the WWE. Logan Paul became a wrestler in 2021. He was at WrestleMania 36. His first appearance, he got stunned by Kevin Owens, where we had it in Tampa, Florida, where we had Bianca Belair and Mercedes, a.k.a. Sasha Banks. And we had that triple threat with Edge, Bryant, and Roman Reigns. I think it was Mania 36, it was. Gunther versus Tama Tonga. I'm all for it, Jadis. I am all for that. I'd love to see it. Let's go. So I see a lot of 7s. You guys say 7. Well, it looks like you guys want to see 7. I'll still put up the poll, but I just spit like Randy Orton. I'm spitting, guys, like Randy Orton over here. I will do, and we'll put it up the poll, but we'll see what you guys got to say. Both Dakota and Io suffered. Wait, what, huh? That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. I hope they're okay. The noses cannot be a fun injury to have at all, I'm sure. I am going to watch. Yes, I am actually going to watch the Celtics and Pacers tonight because I am also going to be watching the White Sox game. And I'm going to wait until like 9 o'clock after the basketball game to watch the show I usually watch on Tuesday nights, which is Catfish. Because that's what I like to do. What I like to do in my time when I'm not working or watching wrestling or doing all the shenanigans that we got to do, I like to watch shows like Law and Order, Catfish, Survivor, Big Brother, The Amazing Race, FBI shows, the Chicago shows. I watch a lot of shows, guys. Yo, what's up, Daniel? We will see Tama Tonga. We will see it. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Yeah, pause. Yeah, sorry. Lyra. Lyra is, you know. James. Listen. That's going to be Leo if Liv Morgan wins on Saturday. 12 days until Chris's birthday. And it's also the Golden Sponge's birthday. So happy birthday soon to Chris and the Golden Sponge. Sky Blue, of course. And we all know who Chris's WWE crush is. It's the one in herself, Miss Role Model Bayley. That was a random spear, though, last night. Yeah, Braun destroyed that guy last night. I was watching. I knew you were. I knew it. So, because I watched it. I watched it literally. It started at 3 o'clock. I want to see Brock versus Damian, but Brock is not in the game. But I did download a Brock Lesnar. So we could do that. And if that is a match you want to see, let me know, guys, because I will be, and I'm going to be putting on the community page soon. I want you guys to let me know what videos you guys want to see while I'm on my break. We're going to be not having live streams for a little bit. We'll be here live for the Southside Boys. We may do a Raw or SmackDown, just depending. I just don't know how everything's going to go. I mean, for all I know, we'll be back 3 days later after I move in and everything else. But if not, I want to make sure we got everything. So I want to let you guys know, and I want you guys to pick some videos that I can do, I can record, I can put on here. And there will be times where the videos will be recorded, but I will be live. But I just don't want to be recording stuff out there if I'm having audio issues, if I'm having internet problems, and I just, So I'm going to actually try the first few days, and that's kind of how we're going to do it, is I'm going to try to be live with you while we watch it. But I also want to see how the videos do, and I want to see everything else like that. So if you got any 2K videos, NBA ideas, Madden ideas, MLB ideas, let me know. I'll do it for you guys. So you still got some Tino Time content to watch while we won't be live as much as we usually are. So, let me know. Bayley is not doing anything. Why? Why isn't she? Just saying. All Out is in Chicago September 8th. I'm going to do my best to go. Because even though I am moving, I still want to come out here. I still want to be able to go to shows like that. And they always go to they always come to Chicago. So I know that I got to come back here and go to an AEW show. AJ Styles' birthday is also June 2nd. True. We can comment on the community poll. Yes. So I'm going to put on there, and I'm going to write matches that you want to see, and just write as many as you want. I might not do them all, but I'm going to do as many as I can. So I'll put that on there in a little bit today, and everything else like this. Yes, Bayley is his crush, we figured. So, that is all the comments that we got here for you today. But I want to thank all you guys. We've been here for almost an hour. I don't think this show is going to be too long. Like I said, that's all we had for 5 matches. And I just don't want to sit here and ramble for an hour. So, that's all we got here for the year today. We will be back here tomorrow for a doubleheader, tripleheader on Thursday. Friday we'll be here for SmackDown. Saturday we'll be here for King and Queen of the Ring. Sunday we'll be here for Double or Nothing. It's going to be a long week still. So we got 5 shows in the next 2 days, everybody. So make sure that you guys go and do all that good stuff. So let's go over those shows real quick. Tomorrow we'll be here, and I have not talked to Willie yet. So I will also let you guys know about this because Willie not answering. He probably busy guy. So I'm going to be doing the MyGM mode first tomorrow. So we will be doing the MyGM mode tomorrow. And we will be doing, as I said, the Survivor Series Road and the Survivor Series PLE. So come and hang out as we do all the stuff for Survivor Series. Maybe have ourselves an ambulance match and do ourselves and have ourselves a good time. So come and hang out as we do the MyGM mode. It's winding down to Season 1. Or almost to Season 2, I should say. And then also, as I said, guys, we'll be here tomorrow night. We'll be here tomorrow night for this at some point. I just got to talk to Willie. And like I said, I'll let you know on the community and on Twitter and everything else like that. So tomorrow, we'll also be here as we will do 7 matches. We'll do the 2 matches on Friday. 2. Seems like a lot of you guys want to do that, so we'll do that. But King of the Ring simulation tomorrow. And then Thursday, we got ourselves a triple header. So we'll go over that tomorrow. You can go check out what the triple header is if you don't know yet. Tomorrow, or on Thursday, I should say. So, Chris says, who is the MVP? Chris, tonight's MVP is the one and only man himself, Mr. Too Sweet Kyle. Because Kyle was nice enough coming and hanging out for a little bit, spending some time with us, and helping me, and letting me and all my craziness come on his podcast. I am watching NXT, yes. I watch it every week. It just, the views aren't there for me to be live, like I said. So, I appreciate you guys all so much, but that's all I got here for you today. So, remember to go follow all the social medias, so then you guys know when I put out the community stuff. So when I let you know at times we go live and all that good stuff. Make sure you become a member, leave a super chat, all that good stuff. Remember, you become a member, you automatically get 10% off of merchandise, all that good stuff. So go do all of that. But also go check out the Southside Boys as we'll be here Thursday with another episode and another venting session with us White Sox fans. Make sure to go follow us there. But also make sure to hit that like button on this episode. Double check, triple check. I still see some of you guys watch the videos, but you don't like the videos. So if you do have a couple seconds, it's free. It takes 2.5 seconds, maybe less than that, to hit that like button. So if you have not yet, guys, please double check, hit that like button. Helps us get out there more and helps bring more people to the community to help us talk to and make the shows better and everything else like that. So go and hit that like button. Go and subscribe on the road to 3K, everybody. Remember our 2,000 subscriber winner, Kid Mikey, will be getting his winnings next week. So hopefully Kid Mikey will come here. He'll show us on the live stream. And then we'll be, and remember we're doing our next raffle at 5K. So we're on our road to 3K. But hey, you want to get to 5K. Keep subscribing and keep doing your thing. So subscribe. And lastly, guys, turn that notification button on so you know when we go live next, which will be tomorrow for the MyGM and the simulation. Guys, have a great rest of your Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night, and I'll see y'all back here for a doubleheader, a WWE 2K24 tomorrow here on Tino's Time.